Hi, my name is Sarah, and I really love to run, but it wasn't always that way. So the goal of this video is I want to just share 3 tips for you to learn to love running. But before I get to those tips, let me just tell you a little bit about my history with running. I started running when I was on a dance team in high school. They made us go out and run 2 miles before every practice to work on our endurance, which is smart. Getting through a 2-minute dance routine is hard, and running helps improve endurance. But I absolutely dreaded it. I hated it. I hid in the backyard of houses that we would be passing and would just sit there and wait until everyone else was done and then run back in because I dreaded doing it. It wasn't until I got into college that I really started to like running. I changed my mindset about it and made it something that I enjoyed to do, something that was on my own terms. And now I love to run. It is, what keeps my stress down. It is time for myself. It fills me with endorphins. I've done races, I've done Tough Mudder, I've done half marathons, and I do hope to do a full marathon sometime in the future. Alright, so here are my 3 tips so you can learn to love running. And the first one is you've got to realize running doesn't equal fast. Okay? Running doesn't mean you have to go a certain speed. So when I look back at when I first started running, I was with another group of girls, and I feel like without even thinking about it, or maybe some people were thinking about it, we were all kind of competing with each other. There was this, someone was setting a faster pace than what I was meant to do, what my body could keep up with. So running doesn't mean that you have to be running as fast as the person next to you. In one of my first races on Mackinac Island, it was a 5.7 mile run, and I was running and I got passed by a speed walker who was at least 70 years old. No joke. So at that point I really realized, hey, I'm running. It doesn't mean any certain speed, but this is running in my world. It feels good. So running does not equal an 8-minute mile, a 9-minute mile, a 10-minute mile. It is whatever you are made to do. So the second tip is to take the pressure off and to set small goals for yourself. So, my pace has improved since that run where I got passed by the speed walker, and it's because I've set small goals. My body has gotten stronger, my lungs have gotten stronger and able to handle all the oxygen that I need to make it through that run. So set small goals for yourself. You might just start by, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to jog from this mailbox to this mailbox, and I'm going to walk, and then I'm going to jog from this mailbox to this mailbox and walk, and so on. Or maybe it's I'm going to jog for 2 minutes, walk for a minute, jog for 2 minutes, walk for a minute. Just set small, realistic goals and then keep progressing them. Within a few weeks, there's no way that you wouldn't be able to get to running a couple miles if you were consistent and kept progressing them. So don't say, I'm going to just go sign up for a 5K and I have to run the whole thing. That might be really depressing if you find that you struggle the entire time and you've got side cramps and you're just in pain and you're like, why did I do this? Set small goals that make you feel successful. Take the pressure off. It is your own run. No one else is controlling it. It's your run. And the last tip is really my favorite tip. This is what made running something that has become a huge part of my life. And the tip is to connect it to something that you already love or something that you need in life. And what I mean by that is, do you need more time to yourself? Do you love to listen to music and you never get to do it? Do you need time to process a situation that's happening in your life? Do you want to listen to more books on tape? So for me, when I started running in college, I'm a bit of an introvert, and I had roommates, and sometimes I just needed to get away from people. I had people in classes. There were people at my home. If I went to the student rec center, people. So running was a great time for me to just have time to myself. And then along with that, it was an awesome time to just put my headphones on, play some music, get lost in my own thoughts for an hour, and it kind of revitalized me. And after a run, I felt like I could take on anything. So once I realized that and connected it and realized, oh, I need that in life, it made running something I crave. So think about what it is for you and connect that run to something that makes you feel good, something that makes your life even better. If you have any more questions on running, getting started, doing a half marathon, please connect with me. I love meeting new friends.